No. Well, in terms of the significance, I am one person as a party leader that has always advocated for a collaborative government. A government of shared aspirations, shared alliances, and shared partnership. And for us in APGA, it resonates with our ideology. Our ideology as a party is rooted in progressivism. And that's why we say that progressives are working together. We are of the All Progressives Grand Alliance. Mr. President is of the All Progressives Congress. And you can see that the common denominator in these two political parties is progressive. And what it stands for being a progressive is that you run a government that leaves no one behind, especially for us in APGA. And that is at the crux of our ideology. Another thing I've always advocated is that for a government, if you're running for an office, you're running on the platform of a political party. So if you're running for governor, you're running for president, you're running for senate, you're running for House of Reps, the constitution has made it that you must run on the platform of a political party. However, immediately you cross the threshold of election and you become an elected person, you become or you belong to everybody. So you don't say that the president is the president of the All Progressive Congress. No, he's the president of Nigeria, the president of all the citizens of Nigeria. And as the president of the country, he should not discriminate whether of the All Progressive Congress or any other political party. And incidentally, we have 19 political parties. Again, as a party leader, I've always advocated that the president should run an inclusive governance. Inclusive governance in the sense that the president does not have a retinue of progressive-minded people in his political parties. There are people who are equally progressive-minded in other political parties. There are people who are intellectually sound, who have the capacity, who have the experience. And they may not belong to the All Progressive Congress, they may belong to other political parties. And so that's why it is necessary that the president reaches out to run an inclusive government, because all of us are interested in a Nigeria that works. Irrespective of who the president is, we are interested in a Nigeria that works, because if Nigeria works, it works for all of us. And for us, we always support the president, and that's why you see the president has appointed a member of the board of trustees of APGA, Ambassador Bianca Ojukwu, as a minister, and has gone further to appoint another person as the MD, my brother Mr. Mark Okoye, as the MD, pioneer MD and CEO of the just recently inaugurated Southeast Development Commission. And so for us in APGA, we believe in the president's ideals. We believe in the progressive governance that the president stands for, and that's why we are here. And then this visit again symbolizes that shared partnership, that shared progressive ideals, and we commend the president for that. He has not chosen to say, oh, I know that there are other APC states in the Southeast that the president is yet to visit. So the most important thing is that the president recognizes someone that works, and that is the final sentiment that I share here, that the president is a man who understand what capacity means. And Soludo in the past 3 years has nothing but transformed the state into a critical state in the country. The best in most things, the most financially prudent governor in the country, the best when it comes to ease of doing business in the entire South, the best in technological advancements and deployment, the best in primary health care. So, and this is the president recognizes competence, recognizes transformation. And that's what the visit today signifies for us in APGA.
What are some of the projects he's going to be commissioning?
Well, it is there already. Let me start with the jinx breaker, because I always say that. 34 years, Anambra State has never had a permanent government house and governor's lodge. And that is the transformational project that in 3 years, the governor of Anambra State has been able to deliver on this project that has been elusive for all the governors that have governed Anambra State from 1991 till date. And of course, the Solution Fund City and so many other projects. For us, we are happy and we are glad that it is APGA that is spearheading this transformation in Anambra State. I always say this. APGA came into office in 2006 in Anambra State when we had our first governor. And from then, the bar of governance has been raised steadily. We love, and I know that Anambrarians love the trajectory of development that APGA has brought in Anambra State. And I know the president is equally amazed, if not impressed, by the transformation that has gone on in this state in the past 3 years.
What demand do you think the president might make? You know, some people are saying that he might demand that the Southeast, especially Anambra State, support him come 2027. What do you think about that?
Well, I think 2027 is still a long time to go. You understand? This is where the president is still to be even 2 years in office. Because on the 29th of May, that the president will just mark 2 years in office. I don't think we should equally, be haste in making certain conclusions. Let the president make that demand at the time, at the appropriate time. For now, we have an election in Anambra State, and I know that the president, as a Democrat, will provide a level playing field. So the only thing we demand of the president is to make sure that the institutions that are already created by law, especially the Independent National Electoral Commission, delivers on their mandate of conducting a free, fair, and credible election. That's the only demand that we have of the president.
First of all, Mr. President left Abuja to come and commission signature projects, prime projects made by the governor of Anambra State or executed by the governor of Anambra State. There must be something significant about these projects for Mr. President to have come all the way from Abuja to inaugurate this project. It brings a new vista in the politics of the country. Despite the fact that both of them are not in the same party, it's also important that they are all progressives of the APC and progressives of APGA. That is a milestone in the development of the politics of Anambra State and the politics of the country. It's no more politics with bitterness, irrespective of political differences. Mr. President sees good work going on in Anambra State and says, how come you have to commission them? And how come you have to pay homage to the people of Anambra State for the way the state has been run in the last 3 years. So in every respect, we acknowledge the fact that today is a very special day for the people of Anambra State. And we welcome Mr. President with that spirit. Clearly, for 34 years, we did not have a lodge. We did not have a government house. That is one of the projects Mr. President will be inaugurating. You have the Fun City. When you go there, it's the biggest thing you see in the sub-Saharan Africa. Mr. President will be commissioning that, amongst a few other projects. These two are very significant for the economic development of Anambra State.
All right, you know that at the end of this program, Mr. President might ask Anambra one favor, and what is likely to ask them is their votes come 2027. Do you think that Anambra, having received the governor and the president commissioning all these projects, that it is fair to give Mr. President, a second term come 2027?
Today is not for rallies. So the question of asking for that favor does not arise to my mind. You can also notice that Biafra faithful did not come here in their party uniform, including me as the state chairman. So today is not for political rhetorics. So Mr. President is definitely not going to go in that trajectory. But I think Mr. President will acknowledge the fact that a governor who is visiting is doing well. That is not political campaign. That is our expectation. And our own part, I think there are a few favors we'll be asking from Mr. President. Ecology. It costs a lot. Most of the roads also in Anambra State are federal roads. We'll be asking the favor of Mr. President, at least from these two areas. Ecology, because we have a lot of erosion threats in Anambra State, and of course the fact that we have a lot of federal roads, and most of these federal roads run across major cities of the state. That is likely what will be going on. The question of voting for APC will not arise in this arena because it's not a political arena.
I am so excited being the former minister representing Anambra State. I'm very happy to come and support my governor to welcome our hard-working, workaholic president. I am so excited. You know, we are all supporting him, and we believe in him, and we know that Renewed Hope agenda is going to work very well here. I'm so happy. Even with the development in my state, I'm happy. But the most important is that Mr. President is coming here. I'm quite excited about it. Very.
What particular project appeals to you the most amongst all the projects of Soludo?
The first city, because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. At least let there be something that will attract outsiders to come to Anambra State. That will equally make airlines to start coming more often here. So as some of us that come in here once in a while will have an airline to come with. So I'm quite excited. I saw the roads, I saw a lot of things. I came all the way from Abuja. I am happy. It's just same as the president is doing across the nation. So I'm quite happy.
In fact, I consider it a great day for all of us in Anambra State. And the president of this country, Ahmed Tinubu, has made our time to come and see us, because I consider it necessary as a part of the Nigerian arrangement that the president, the state, and the federal should always cooperate for the common good. And I consider having made our time to come and see it is something wonderful, and we are hopeful, first of all, to encourage the governor who has been doing his best to improve on the lives of the people, and also to assure us of other things that will come along, because we know that as the president of Nigeria, everything virtually depends in his hand, and he has to be coming here means that he puts us in agenda, and we're able to interact and be able to get the best as part of this great nation, Nigeria. We're happy about it, and that's why we are decided to be here.
So we are here in solidarity. I'm here in two capacities. The first capacity, I am representing the Archbishop of Ohanenye, His Grace Most Reverend Dr. Valerian Okeke. And on the second capacity, I am here as a citizen of the state who is here to encourage the governor and also to welcome Mr. President.
It's an exciting moment for us, a very exciting moment. For us, it represents a synergy between our state and the center. For us too, it's an opportunity to show Mr. President that we love him. For us too, it's an opportunity. If you see the massive turnout, you know that we are very, very excited to welcome the president, and see that as a partnership that we have with the president. So we are quite happy. They're everywhere, from the new government house. For the existence of this state, we have never had a government house. I mean, the time I went there to see what was going on, it was unbelievable what Mr. Governor has been able to do within these 3 years. The transformation. It sits on the 23 hectares of land. It's amazing. I can tell you, the biggest in Africa. It's amazing. I mean, it's better seen than imagined. So that is one. He's also going to commission the first city. You know, this state has been craving for a place where we do relaxation, where our children can go and relax, where we're going to have, like we do overseas. I mean, they keep showing us what they do there. Right there in Anambra State, we have the first city. So we are really, really happy. And we thank Mr. Governor for that show of capacity in the last 3 years. Yes.
We are happy to receive the President of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, to commission the wonderful work of our capacity governor, Odenigbo, Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, Oluwatuewu. He did a wonderful work. The government house, the fun city, and other things he did. You understand? So we are here to welcome the president to Anambra State, the light of the nation.
The president is coming to Anambra State today. In fact, he's on ground, coming from the airport to the fun city to see the good works our working governor, Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, is doing in Anambra State. Yes, I'm elated. I'm happy because the president has not gone to all the 36 states of the federation. So if this should be the second time after Enugu that is coming to the southeast. Southeast has the 5 states in its zone. And the president is coming here, not minding that this is an APGA state, but he's coming because there's a working governor. This is a progressive state where the governor is doing wonders, where this governor has done things that the president deemed fit to come and commission. So we are happy as a citizen of Anambra State. I'm happy as an Igbo man, and then I'm doubly happy as an APGA man to receive the president today in Anambra State. Thank you.